अस्सलाम everyone, this is Vikra Everi from Rehan School Kurungi campus और आज मैं अगेन सीसम कर रही हूँ. इसका टॉपिक है all right, how the simple affirmation came to be.
Hey there, Ikra. What's up?
Hi Maya, how are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. How's your Monday morning going?
Maya, my first question is, what does the word all right mean in every conversation?
That's a good one. All right is surprisingly versatile. People use it so many different ways. It can be a greeting, like when you walk into a room and someone says, all right, but it also works as a response when someone asks how you are, or even just to acknowledge something someone said, kind of like a quick got it or okay. What made you curious about this one in particular? I think I didn't hear you clearly. Did you say something about a hint?
Okay, so my next
Got it.
question is,
What do you
how is all right different from all right?
Ha! That's actually different. All right, one word is super casual, like you'd say it to a friend or you're just being relaxed. But all right, two words feels more formal, like when you're given directions or making an agreement. It's subtle, but the two words just make it more official sounding, which is pretty funny when you think about it.
Okay, so my next question is, when did people start using the word all right?
Let me double check that for you. Okay, so all right itself goes way back to the 15th century. That's like super old. Sorry, I'm not following. Could you say that again?
Okay, my question is, how is all right different from all right?
Oh, I think we already covered that one actually. All right, with two words is more formal. Sounds like you're making an official agreement or giving directions. All right, as one word is way more casual, what you'd say to friends or when you're just being relaxed.
Okay, so my next question is, when did people start using the word all right?
Yeah, let me check that out. So all right has been around forever, basically, like the 1400s, but the single word version, all right, only showed up in the late 1800s. Um, some people think Mark Twain might have helped popularize it back in 1865.
Okay, so my next question is, why do some
Go for
people
it.
think all right is incorrect?
Let me take a look. So, apparently, some people think it's incorrect because all right came first. It's the traditional version that's been around for centuries. The one word all right is the newer, more relaxed version, and some grammarians still prefer the old way for formal writing. It's kind of like how altogether used to be two words, but things change.
Okay, so my next question is, how has the use of all right changed over time?
Hmm. Let me dig into that for you. Wow. Android's actually come a super long way. When it first came out in 2008, it was pretty basic, but now it runs over 72% of the world's smartphones. That's over um, 3.9 billion devices as of today. Over time, they've gone from this simple interface to really sleek designs like Material Design and now Material U, which is super customizable. Plus, they keep adding things like widgets, better privacy, 5G, and support for things like foldable phones. It's pretty wild when you think how much it's evolved.
Okay, so my next question is all right considered formal or informal?
All right, sounds good. Catch you later.
Maya, my question is, all right considered formal or informal?
I didn't quite catch that last part. Can you say again what you were asking about being formal or informal?
Okay, is alright considered formal or informal?
Ah, got it. All right. With the one word is definitely more informal. You'd use it with friends or when you're being casual. All right. With two words is more formal, like if you're making a plan or giving directions.
Okay, so
What else are you curious about?
my next question is why do language develop short short form like alright?
Okay, let me look that up. Just checking that out for you. So basically, humans are kind of lazy in the best way. We like to make language more efficient, so we shorten words and phrases to make them easier and faster to say. All right, happened because people started dropping the extra syllables when they didn't really need them. That's actually called clipping when words get shorter over time.
Okay, so my
Anything
next
else you're wanting to?
Okay, so my next question is can alright have different meaning depending on context?
Let me check that for you. Actually, yeah, it's pretty flexible. All right can be used to mean something's good or satisfactory, like the food is all right. It can mean safe, like are you all right? Or even just be confirmation or agreement. It's a little different than all right, which is pretty much just casual approval or acceptance.
Okay, so my next question is how is alright used to check if someone is okay?
Let me look that up. Oh, you mean like when someone's hurt or doesn't seem well? We say, are you all right? To check if they're okay. It's like asking if they're physically well or if something's wrong. It's a pretty standard way to show you care.
Okay, so my next question is how
Cool.
does punctuate influence spelling change like alright?
Let me check that pronunciation connection for you. Turns out pronunciation really drives a lot of spelling changes. With all right, everyone started pronouncing all right faster and running the words together. Eventually, people just started writing it as one word to match how they actually said it. So, in a way, the way we speak actually created the simplified spelling, which is pretty wild when you think about it.
Okay, so my next question is how does alright reflect casual communication in modern language?
I'm just looking into that now. Oh, so all right shows how culture's actually been moving toward more informal ways of talking. It reflects this trend in social media and texting, where it's like acceptable to drop grammar rules for faster communication. It also highlights how different cultures handle language differently. In the UK, for example, you all right can mean a ton of different things just by tone of voice, which is actually pretty interesting when you think about it.
Okay, so my next question is can alright be used in academic writing or why not?
Hmm. Just gotta check the specifics there. You probably don't want to use all right in academic writing. All right is still considered the more formal version. Most style guides and teachers still see all right as too casual, even though it's super common in everyday speech. For papers and formal stuff, you're better off sticking with all right or using more proper terms like adequate or acceptable.
Okay, so my next question is how does alright help in making conversation more friendly?
Let me double check on that. So, all right actually can make conversations more friendly when you use it to show you understand or reassure someone, like saying that's all right to make them feel more comfortable. It also works as a
ओके, थैंक यू सो मच एवरीवन। मिलते हैं किसी नेक्स्ट किसी हम पर, तक के लिए अल्लाह हाफिज़।